All right, so today we're going to do something a little different. We are going to deconstruct an entire business just from a single image. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to try and figure out its business model, its marketing strategy, its core promise, all without cracking open a single report. It's kind of wild, but let's see what a picture can really tell us.
Okay, so here it is. This is our entire source for today. Take a good look. I mean, at first glance, it just looks like a digital business card, right? Or maybe some kind of online ad. Super simple. But trust me, packed into this clean design is an absolute masterclass in communication. It's so efficient.
So that's the big question for today, isn't it? Can a single image really tell a whole story? I think you're going to be pretty surprised by just how much is hiding in here. So, you ready? Let's start breaking this thing down piece by piece. All right, first impressions. When you look at this, what's the very first thing that catches your eye? Before you even really know what they do, you see the brand. And that's exactly where we're going to start. So the first thing you get is just a vibe, right? Check out the logo, the Drip IV Infusion. The font is so clean. It's modern, feels really professional. And did you spot that little blue drop inside the D? That's such a perfect little visual cue. It reinforces what they do without screaming it in your face. And then there's the name itself, the Drip. I mean, come on, that's good. It's memorable, it sounds modern, and it tells you exactly what the business is about. In the world of marketing, a name that can do all that heavy lifting for you, that's pure gold. You don't have to guess at all. Okay, so the name got our attention. It's cool, it's clear. Now let's dig a little deeper and see how they build on that first impression. What's the core promise they're actually making to us? So look right there, smack in the middle. In bold, all caps, you've got the tagline. Now this little line is doing like 3 jobs at once. It's telling you the service, IV therapy, it's telling you the location, Gilbert, and, this is the big one, it's giving you their key value proposition. You know, you could argue that the single most important word on this entire image is trusted. Think about it. For any kind of health service, what's the #1 thing you need? Trust. So by putting that word front and center, they are immediately tackling your biggest potential hesitation. It's such a smart, strategic move. All right, so they've got your attention with the brand. They've built some confidence with that promise. So now what? What do they actually want you to do? Well, the image makes the next step incredibly obvious. And this right here is a textbook example of removing friction. They're not making you hunt for anything. They give you every single way you could possibly want to get in touch. Email, phone, a website, even a physical address. All the paths are laid out for you, super clean, super simple, no excuses not to reach out. But hang on a second. There's something hiding in that contact info, a really tiny detail. And once you see it, it completely reframes the entire business. Seriously, this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, so let me ask you this. You've seen all this info, you see a physical address, so you just assume that's where you go for your appointment, right? Makes sense.
I mean, look, the address is right there, clear as day. 2964 East Camellia Drive. So yeah, the natural assumption is that's their clinic. But that assumption, it's about to get flipped completely on its head.
Okay, look really, really closely now. Right next to the address is the little clue that unlocks this whole mystery. No in-office appointments. Wait, what? An address, but no appointments there? That's a total contradiction. It's like a little puzzle they've left for us to solve.
And here it is, the final piece of the puzzle. Go back and look at the website URL. See that? It literally says mobile IV therapy. And boom, there's your aha moment. That address isn't for customers to visit. It's just the home base for a service that comes to you.
And that changes everything, doesn't it? This isn't your typical clinic you have to drive to. It's a mobile service. They bring the IV therapy right to your door. Their entire unique selling point was just hiding there in plain sight, revealed with this incredibly clever, minimalist design.
So let's just recap how this all fits together. You start with The Drip, a catchy, modern brand. You build confidence immediately with the word trusted. You make it super easy for people to take the next step with clear contact info. And then you subtly drop the big reveal, your key differentiator, that it's a mobile service. See how every single element just builds on the last one? It's brilliant. You know, the most impressive thing about all this is just how efficient it is. We're talking about a handful of words and a simple logo. And in that tiny package, this image communicates what the business is, why you should trust it, how to get in touch, and their entire unique business model. That is just incredibly powerful communication.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. We live in a world that is just saturated with ads and information. So how much of it is just noise? An image like this is such a great reminder that real clarity and clever design can say so much more with so much less. It really makes you wonder, what other hidden stories are waiting for us in the simple designs we scroll past every single day?